Welcome back, dudesses. We got another fantastic unbox today. This is a really special one, and I'll tell you why, because this is the first sub 600 board US dollars with a discount code come along for a long time, but I've knocked back a lot, and this one looks like a really exciting board because it'll reach the price point of a lot of people out there, but I'll only do it if it's a high quality component build, and it looks to be that. Today we're looking at the BeastBoard. It's from China. It is an amazing new company. Big shout out to Kate and the team at BeastBoard for allowing me to review your board. I'm very excited. Scott Davies has already done it, so if you haven't seen that video, check it out above. We are not light riders. We're 105 and 94 kilos. So if this board performs for us, it'll perform for you. It's a great build. Let's have a look at the unbox from above like I normally do, and then we'll go through the features and the aspects of the board. Okay, so let's look in the box. Nice padding on top of here. We can see that there. There it is, BeastBoard. Oh wow, hit the bell already. Okay, this is beautifully packaged again. You've got the nice foam on the inside. Look at the board. Look at this. Just look at the quality. We'll get it down in a second. What's in the box? Okay, so here we go. Okay, so the packaging is very similar at the moment. They're all doing this packaging with the formed tail part area and the wheels. We've got the charging cable Aussie plug, that's brilliant. We've got the HobbyWing remote, rubberized as I thought. Beautiful lights up there. We've got the skate tool. Yep, we've got a spare power supply plug and play. You often arc these get damaged, so having a plug and play power supply is brilliant. The charging unit, it's a 2 amp charger. Scott Davies said he got a 3 amp. It's got a 3 amp input, so maybe that's what he picked up on. But anyway, 2 amp output on that. Nice lime green to match it's pretty cool. Right, and that's it. So there we go. That's the full unbox of the board. Obviously, it's well performed in terms of padding. Let's have a look at the board now and check it out. Okay, welcome back. We're here with the board. Here it is. Look at this. For starters, let me say that a big shout out to the team there at Beast for producing such an amazing board. It's the BeastBoard from BeastBoard. So it's the first time the company's actually had the same name as the actual model of the board. I think that's kind of quite unique. And what else is unique are these wheels. Check them out. They're the new, they're called a Viper wheel, a wind wheel. They're based on a honeycomb design, 110mm and a 78A urethane. It is absolutely a blast. I've not seen anything like this before, and it is really, really impressive. So let me talk about the board first of all. Right, so here we have a board that's priced at an amazing price point at under sub 600 US dollars. That's a good idea, that's my idea button, because I haven't seen a board come in at that price yet that has actually got a really nice build. And why do I say nice build? Because it's got the HobbyWing ESC, it's got the HobbyWing motors, which are 750 watt, and it's geared with a 60 continuous amps from the 12S4P, which is a really good battery, a very good battery pack for electric skateboard. So you're getting high quality components under here. It's a bit like the Opel car with the BMW undercarriage or whatever. It is actually a really, really nice design. I love the reverse motors, as you can see on that. Synonymous with the boosted. So many companies are going the reverse motors sticking out the back like the Evolve and obviously the Vestar and also the Barils. But to get a nice tucked in reverse motor like that is really beautiful. What you'll also notice on this, it is quite heavy because you've got the big battery pack in there, so I have to lean on my shoulder. It's quite a heavy board. You've got the powder coated high gloss finish on the metal belt covers and belt and motor mounts. It is really interesting the way they've put the bolts right through with the lock nuts on the motor mounts. This is quite unusual, quite different. And a small screw to actually have a nice locking nut with plenty of thread on the other side is a refreshing look to what they do with the adjustable motor mounts. Mostly you won't have to adjust these motor mounts. I never do, but to have that is just a nice, neat system. 750 watt HobbyWings matched with the ESC, which is a 12S, delivering, as I said, 60 amps. It's got a beautiful coolant here on the back of the ESC, delivering an incredible amount of obviously heat dissipation. Plug and play motors again, pretty much straightforward now with all boards. If it's a problem, just plug and play the motors. 7-ply Canadian maple. Let's look at the length of the board. Okay, so you're looking at 38 inches. It's a nice length. I think it's a 38 is a really nice size. So it's not, the very big camber on it is very refreshing as well. I'm loving that camber with a slight W concave on the edge. It'll lock you in well at high speeds. This is a beast, this thing, no pun intended. It will sit on about 46 to 50 kilometers per hour if you weigh between 80 and 95 kilos. It's got a beautiful deck. I'm loving it. It's very much like the boosted big camber deck. We've also got, now these wheels, let's talk a bit about them. I had to measure them twice. They are 110. They are a beautiful wheel. They've got a very high raised sort of surface area camber on the wheels, so I'm anticipating there'll be a really good range on these. I'm thinking that will be much better than a cloud wheel. If it works, it's going to be very impressive. So the wheels are available on the website as well if you want to try them out and not actually the board, or if you want to buy the package, an extra set of wheels. Now, looking straight away at the wheels, you can see now that it looks quite thin on the end. It looks like it actually, you'll say it's going to wear quickly. But what's clever about it is the middle is actually got a very, very thick depth of about probably 6 to 8 millimeters. I'd say just looking at it, it's around about 6 to 8, possibly 9. The outside edge is an easy 7 millimeters. So it looks an illusion when you see it. You think it's going to wear through, but I don't think you'll have anywhere near the wear problem as, say, other contemporary competitors like the cloud wheels, which also wear just as quickly and just as much. If it works, this is a revolutionary new wheel. The wheels alone are $200 odd US. They're throwing them in at the moment with a discount code. Check at the very end of the video. I'll give you the codes for the wheels. $29.99 off the price US. The board, $50 US off the price of the board. That brings it down from $5.99 down to $550. I just love the whole look of it, the styling, the lovely undercarriage, the lovely timber, the way they've lacquered it. It is actually a nice looking board, and you have to see it in person because on the website it doesn't have that panache as you see on the photos, but obviously there was some prototype, maybe 3D printed casings. Something also very refreshing, you'll notice it's not a double kingpin truck. Yes, we're going for a normal skateboard truck. And yet it's got a very sharp angle. If you can see the angle on it, it's probably a lot more sharper than a normal truck. Well, a normal truck is like that on a skateboard, probably about there. This is sitting up around there. A bit like the Team G H9 that I did. It feels like you're on a triangle. It feels like you're really carving. I think this truck the design, the look of it is a little bit different to what a normal skateboard truck is, so it'll carve a lot better. I just love the whole aesthetics of it. Now let's talk about some of the features. It's a 12S 4P. It's up to 13 amp hour battery, 432 watt hour. That's a kick-ass battery. The range on that, on my weight, should be around the 40 kilometer range easily. These wheels will go over everything. You're working with an ESC and the motors from the same factory. They sort of get it right. So you're going to be getting pretty much the right amount of current and amperage to actually do those motors at their full potential, where a lot of motors are well over-spec'd for their wattage, and they'll never meet that requirement with the amps and the battery. So this will probably be a perfect match. I'm really impressed. Just the nice look of it, the way the motors are sitting, it just looks like a pristine build. So you've got like a high component build here in a budget price range, which actually is very refreshing, and it's going to scare the living daylights out of a lot of the Chinese vendors, because if this comes off as good as I think it is, it's going to be really a bit of a game changer in the price range of these boards. So that's the BeastBoard. If you haven't considered subscribing to the channel, consider subscribing. I get aimed the best boards in their class. I find the best, I handpick them, and then I review them for you guys, and obviously then recommend them because I've already had a idea of what they're going to do. So we need to get and ride this. We need to test the wheels, we need to test the speed, the hill climb, and we'll do a sneak speed test. So guys, thank you so much for joining me again for another unbox on this channel. This is the BeastBoard coming out of BeastBoard in China. This is not your normal usual suspect, and I think we're going to get a really good result on this. I can't wait to do the hill climb test. I think this will rank up one of the highest positions on the hill climb test on hill number 3. Let's test it out, but obviously that's going to be down the track a little bit longer. We're going to do a range test first. So I think all in all, yep, 9 well, actually it's 9, just over 9.5 width. It looks very wide compared to when you actually see it on the website. And also, like I said, the 38 inches. So the clearance on this is a good 4 inches to the actual battery casing, and of course the back of the motors. You're looking at a range of about 1.25 inches from the belt cover to the wheel. So you've got plenty of clearance. It sits nice and high. It'll ride high. And with this deck, it's not super flexy, so you'll get a lot of safety at that high speed. So let's have a look at the tolerance of the motors now. We'll turn them on and see how well they sit. And then I'll leave you with some HD video of the board close up. And then we'll get out and we'll get some drone footage and get riding it. And we'll see if it performs as well as it looks. Because so far, it looks like a little beast. I'm loving it. Okay guys, I've got it here in the background on the black mat so you can see the tolerance on this. I'll put it onto speed 1. Let's have a look. For 32 k's an hour, and look at that tolerance. No movement there at all. Unbelievable. The sound of those HobbyWing motors is just breathtaking. They are just beautiful. 2. 49 k's an hour. Again, the tolerance, absolutely unbelievable. We'll do 3. Right. Oh, you're kidding. 53 k's an hour. The tolerance on that is just ridiculously perfect. Look at that. Based on that, I'm uber impressed. Okay, let's get it right. Here we are with the BeastBoard. First ride, you can see it's brand spanking new. Let's have a look. This is the most powerful feeling sounding board I've ever experienced in my life. Let's go for a first ride. We're going to check out the motors. I'm going to take it gently because the wheels are pretty much brand new and quite smooth. We'll have a ride, we'll come back and we'll see what we feel. Let's go. Oh, geez, almost the amount of power. I can feel so much power, but the wheels are still new, so I'm going to take it in just slowly till I bed these wheels in. Look at this. This is my back garden, Sydney, Australia. Come on down here. Wow, okay. So You can just have a look. You can see the tread where I'm touching it, which is the brown, obviously, mark here. So you can see you got a really tight, short area of contact. Obviously, when it turns, it should go across the same angle. So I'm pretty happy, but I'm going to wear these in. I'm not going to hit them too hard until I get them really bedded in. Let's go for a ride all around DY here. Check it out, and we'll go and have a ride. We'll get back. We'll see what we think about the first ride. Yeah.
Suicide blonde is the color of her hair.
That's on the cutting room floor. Okay, so straight away, this has got a beautiful sound to it. The belts sound beautiful. Wow, that speed bump, you didn't feel a thing. These wheels, these Viper wind wheels, are insane. They go over everything. They actually are more spongy and more softer feeling than any cloud wheel or rubber. This is another level, but they do rip a bit more, so you may not get as much range. Check the speed bump. Yeah, you can't feel a thing. Wow. So yeah, so very impressive on the wheels. I'm loving these wheels.
Side blonde with the color of her hair, like a cheap distraction for a new affair. She never finished before it began. Lost the plan. You wanna make her see side blonde. Love devastation, see side blonde. You wanna make her see side blonde. Love devastation, see side blonde. Strip to the beat, but the clothes stay on. White light everywhere, but you can't see a thing. Search your squeeze, a mad sad moment. Glory to you, glory to you. Take me there, take me there. We got some revelation, put it to your hands. Save you from your misery like rain across the land. But don't you see the color of deception, turning your world around again? You wanna make her suicide blonde. Love devastation, suicide blonde. You wanna make her suicide blonde. Love devastation, suicide blonde. You wanna make, you wanna make her suicide blonde. You wanna make. That's the story. Everything you wanna be, everything you are. You wanna make her suicide blonde. Love devastation, suicide blonde. You wanna make her suicide blonde. Love devastation, suicide blonde. Love devastation. You wanna make her suicide blonde. Love devastation, suicide blonde.
Come back to the car. I've done 4 runs up there. Let's check the motors. Okay, there they are. Let's feel them. Oh my god. They're only warm, 24, 25 degrees. Not even hot. That's riding all day. Wow. Very impressive. Wow. Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you for lasting the whole time. This is the final thoughts on the BeastBoard. The BeastBoard here, as you can see, is a budget-priced electric skateboard with a very super powerful high-component undercarriage. With the HobbyWing motors 750, I had more than enough power, more than enough bite, matched with the HobbyWing ESC, really gave a wonderful connection. The whole overall feel was quite refined and premium. The wheels, as you can see, have not worn out much at all, only the center, so therefore you're not going to use much up on the edge, so I wouldn't worry about that. The rebound and the actual overall dampening effect was much greater than I think the cloud wheels. It's a very soft feel, a very spongy feel. It really is a wonderful, incredible resistance to bumps and roads. So you will lose a bit of distance in range because they're quite spongy and soft. Thank you to Kate and the team at BeastBoard. I'm giving away not 1 but 2 sets of these wheels. They're worth $200 US, reduced the moment to $159. So make a comment on the video or put an emoji in. You must be a subscriber, and then you'll get you can have a chance of winning 2 of these sets of these Beast Wind Wheels Viper 110. Now let me just finish off by saying that the overall ride was really superb. I really love this board. At this point I can recommend it highly for the price. And really is a beautiful piece of engineering. I'm loving the single pin trucks rather than double kingpin. It's a lot safe feeling. The beautiful, obviously the powder coated trucks and the powder coated belt covers and motor mounts are quite extraordinary with the big threaded bolts on the locking nuts mounting screws is a nice addition. All in all, it's a beautiful board. Yes, if you want a discount code, here they are now. If you use my code, you'll get $50 off the price of this $599 US board. Beast offering that, as well as $29.99 US off the wheels price if you quote the codes below. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a really great ride. I've enjoyed it, and all in all, this is quite a surprise, and I really do love this. It's my little beast. I'll be using it a lot. Beautiful ride, beautiful smooth. So be very careful, guys, overseas. It's very dangerous right now in Europe and in America. Be careful, be vigilant. We're lucky here in Australia. We've got a beautiful island. We are pretty safe. This is my back garden here at Manly Dam, where I normally film and ride. We'll see you in the next video, and till then, happy skating, safe skating. Andrew Penman signing off.